Welcome to the first episode of Game News, where we will bring you the latest news from the gaming world. But before we get into the news, let's just take a look at what we've got on the program. Release date Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam announced. Blizzard bans more StarCraft II hackers. Gran Turismo 5 update coming this month. But first, binary domain. The year is 2080. Tokyo is under attack by killer robots, and you're on the front lines with your team in the struggle for survival, while society continues on as normal, just above your heads on a Jetsons-like city in the clouds. The characters that join you to comprise your squad are all too familiar to anyone who's played similar titles. The all-American strong-jawed leader, the somehow stronger-than-all girl with questionable descent, and the not-to-be-forgotten 350-pound brick house of a black guy whose one-liners would give Predator-era Arnold a run for his money.
Wake up, fool! Thanks, man.
As part of an international peacekeeping squad, it's up to you to defend humanity against the uprising of machines. The aim seems to be a move away from a shoot-it-all mentality to a situation where critical and tactical thought is required. Players will have to map out their path through enemy-ridden city streets in order to progress the story and defeat increasingly difficult boss encounters. Fighting through the derelict lower levels of the city, players control an international peacekeeping squad that soon starts to question their surroundings and the choices they made. Are the robots becoming more human, or are humans becoming more like machines? The highly advanced AI will make the battlefield a more compelling experience than ever before, and players will have to plan their moves strategically and carefully in order to progress through the hostile environments of the game. The story is touted as being unexpectedly rich with no lack of twists and turns, as you continue to uncover just exactly who's on what side of the good and evil fence. If this title keeps its promises it's making, it will certainly offer a much different experience than its brothers and sisters of the shooter genre. No word yet on an official release date, but developers have already confirmed binary domain for both the Xbox 360 and PS3 platforms.
Grenades! For all you got!
We'll have to split up and flank it. We can't take it head on.
Let the good times roll.
Just in time for the holidays, EA has finally announced the release date of Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam, December 21st. Vietnam is the first expansion pack for Bad Company 2. It's set in a backdrop of the Vietnam War and offering players to combat as a U.S. Marine or as a member of the North Vietnamese Army. It takes all the intensity, action, and addictive gameplay of the multi-million-selling Battlefield Bad Company 2 and ups the ante with new weapons, vehicles, achievements, and trophies. Featuring 4 all-new maps playable in classic Battlefield modes including Conquest and Rush, Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam will be available for $15 or 1,200 MS points. Also, EA has just announced a bonus map for Vietnam. More details on that later this weekend in Weekly Trailer Update.
Sir, Dominion ships warping in.
Anyone caught cheating or hacking StarCraft II since the last purge has now had their accounts suspended. The suspensions have been issued due to cheating and use of hacking tools, as Blizzard explains. Typically, Blizzard will hold off on banning users for cheats, hacks, and exploits until a critical mass of electronic ne'er-do-wells are caught. By banning in waves, companies attempt to catch as many people as possible before revealing their hand. The president of Polyphony Digital, also known as Kaz Yamauchi, has revealed on Twitter that the next update for Gran Turismo 5 is set to be released this month. The update will include mechanical damage, so if you're not careful, your fast Ferrari may end up in the ditch. Yamauchi also posted a few other details, saying that they are now working on an experience and credit system for the multiplayer, although this update first will arrive next year.
We've been here for 6 weeks now, and I can honestly say that it ain't all that bad. I've already made some good friends in my squad.
DICE has announced that one of its developers, Kenny Magnuson, will be speaking at the Game Developers Conference in early March, detailing the new improvements in the Frostbite 3 engine. the game engine which will power Battlefield 3.
Hey, welcome to the sandbox.
His talk will focus on lighting and the possibilities Frostbite 3 gives them. Naturally, the talk is heavy on the tech side and is suited for game developers, but many expect the first screenshots and demos of Battlefield 3 to be used for demoing the new Frostbite tech. Battlefield 3 is stated to be the real successor of Battlefield 2, the PC-exclusive game that released 5 years ago. Sony has shipped more than 4.1 million PlayStation Moves worldwide since launching the motion controller in September. But Sony has not announced how many Moves have actually been sold to consumers. By comparison, Microsoft sold more than 2.5 million Kinect motion sensors in 25 days. Microsoft expects to unload more than 5 million of the Xbox 360 peripherals by the end of the year. The two companies are battling it out in the gaming arena this holiday season, trying to each answer to the successful Nintendo Wii in their own way. And that's it for this week's Game News. If you feel like you can't get enough of all that juicy gaming stuff, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for the latest news and updates. See you soon.
Mom, you gotta come see this.
Follow Gamerspawn on Twitter, and don't forget to visit our Facebook page.